How's it going, everyone? Electron Man. As you can see, I picked me up another shortwave radio. Yeah, this is the next project. I went garage selling today, and actually had a good day. Last couple of garage sales, last couple of weeks that I've hit garage sales, I've been having some luck, man. I've went months without finding anything, and then the last couple of them, I've actually picked up a few things. This one's pretty rough. The real bummer is I don't know if you can see that good in the video, but the front glass is broke, and looks like they put some packing tape over it to keep it together. I'm gonna try peeling that off and maybe gluing it, but it's never gonna be perfect. It's broke. I don't know. I have to look around on the whole interwebs, and maybe with any luck, I can find a new piece of glass on maybe one that's completely gone, but the glass isn't broken. But either way, if I can get it working, it's not a showstopper. It's just a cosmetic thing more than anything. But it's pretty cool. I've already kind of looked up and checked out what it was, and this World Traveler actually is the same as the realistic DX-75, I believe is what they call it. I guess they're pretty much the same. And unfortunately, I was able to find a service manual on the DX-75, so hopefully they are identical, so that I at least have a schematic to work off to see if I can get this thing working. Currently, I do not believe it works, but these older ones, it's not that hard to throw some components in it and get her back up and going. Kind of looking forward to it. We'll see how she looks restored. I also, at the same time, picked up. I'm kind of giving away some future videos, but I also found a Dwight D unit in bass CB radio, and it's actually got a couple extra switches on it too. It'll be interesting to see what those are, but it's really rough. I actually got both these at the same place and paid $20 for the pair. I don't think either one of them works, but I figure if I can get one of them to work, then I've done a good deal. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started on at least pulling this thing apart and do a little initial inspection, and then from there we'll see if we need to order parts, what I've got on hand, and go through the restore process. Okay, I've been looking this thing over, and boy, she sure is yellow. She needs a real good cleaning. But anyway, there's 4 screws on the bottom, and I pulled them out, and there's not any screws on the back that hold it. I can tell it's a tube type, but I already knew that. I was able to look in there before I bought it, so it's definitely got tubes in it. But the strange thing is I took the 4 bottom screws out, but I don't see any on the sides, and there's none in the front. So, I mean, the way it looks, I guess you just take the knobs off, and the whole front comes off with it. Maybe let me go ahead and pull these knobs off here and see what we end up with. It's the only way I can guess that it comes off. Whoa. Come on. Does it just slide out of here? Yeah. Sure enough, wow. That's an unusual way to take one apart. And there's the case. We can definitely do some cleaning on that. Now that we got that apart. Oh, what do we got in here? Well, it's dirty. I'm gonna get the air after this. What we got? We got 1, 2, 3. Is that a tube? Yeah, that's an unusual looking tube. It's got a metal shield on it. Does it have a number on it? Huh. No number. We'll have to go back and look at the schematics and see what that is. Because I'm not seeing any numbers on it. I don't know. Does that metal thing come off of there? It doesn't feel like it. Well, I don't want to break it. It almost sounds like it's crackly when I try to push it. Well, let's not do that. Anyway, we're definitely going to test tubes first. Let's see if I can figure out what that is. Not that I remember I've ever seen a tube that, I would think that shield at least comes off and that's just a extra heat protection. It must really run hot. That's interesting. Well, let me pull it out. And what do we got here? We got us a boy, 12BA6. Bingo. No. Oh, yeah, I've regressed. Let's see here. What we got here? 12AV6. So we got an A and a B. And what do we got here? I'm going to test all these before I go any further with it anyway. So we got a 6AOQ5A. 6AQ5A, yeah. 6AQ5A. Interesting. And this is a Sylvania. This is a Raython. And this is a RCA. Wow. I have a feeling this thing's been worked on before. Not one tube matches. I would assume when it was brand new, they probably had matching brand tubes. So this definitely had some service. Top side, transformer looks a little rough, but it's not melted. This looks old. I'm guessing that's some type of capacitor there, probably, or one of the multi-capacitors that has. Yeah, it's a 40, 20, and a 10. 250 volts. Interesting. Boy, that'd be fun. I could always go back and replace it with individuals if I needed to. Boy, definitely, everything fins off of that. I already see it. It looks like it's got a, what is that? It's definitely burned. We got a burn resistor here. What is that tolerance on that right there? We've got us a 250 ohm. Looks like it's like a 3-watt resistor, maybe 5-watt. I might go back with a ceramic one on that one. That feeds off that capacitor, so that's the main feed. Capacitor wise, wow. They're all ceramic. Well, let me flip it around here. See if you can see this or not. Be careful, I don't. It's not plugged in, by the way. There you go. That'll give you a better view. They're all ceramic. Oh, but we got 140 microfarad, 150 here. Other than that, they're all ceramic. So my bet is, cap-wise, wow, this thing's gonna be awesome. Because it really doesn't. It's all wow. I mean, this is probably 60s. I didn't realize that ceramic capacitors were being used that much in the 60s. But yeah, look guys, it's got, there's your trimming capacitors, there's your loading coils, selector switch. It's pretty clean on it underneath. Other than I can tell that resistor's burned. I'll test it, but it sure looks like it got hot. Fuse is not blown on it. That's a good thing. Oh, it's got a weighted flywheel on it for the tuning knob. Well, pretty cool. I guess first thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, and I know you guys don't want to sit here and watch me scrub away at this and hit it with air. I'm going to get this glass off, start working with it, and then we'll come back and start doing some troubleshooting on her. We'll probably make this part one. I like trying to, like I said, I decided to kind of start keeping these videos about 10 minutes. For one thing, it cuts down on the upload time, and it just makes it easier for me to organize it that way. But basically, number one video is usually initial inspection, tear down, and see what we've got, and then video two, we'll probably test the tubes and go ahead and start testing the components in here and see what we're facing as far as getting this thing back up and running. Speaker cone seems to be okay. Wow, it's old. Yeah, it's just flaking off of there. But anyway, I hope you like this series. Another shortwave radio. I got me a nice long wire out there now, so I can do some listening, and we'll see we'll compare this to my DX-120 and see how she performs. Anyway, hope you like this video. If you get a chance, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. This is the Electron Man.